Welcome back to the deep dive. So today we're looking at a text that, on the surface, feels like a classic children's story. It's called The Great Jungle Story.
It does, but that's what's so clever about it. Once you get past the talking animals, you realize it's basically a fascinating guide to community building.
A guide to organizational dynamics. So let's set the scene for everyone. The source describes this vast, almost magical jungle.
Moonlight, fireflies, the whole 9 yards. It's very idyllic.
But the core of it isn't the setting, it's the leader, the wise lion.
And this is where the text immediately kind of flips the script. You hear lion, you think dominance, fear.
Apex predator, right.
Exactly. But his whole philosophy, his quote is, "True strength lies not in claws, but in wisdom and a good heart." He governs by discussion, not by decree.
It's all consensus building, which is so important for what comes next, the annual Jungle Festival.
The sports day. And this could have just been, a simple story about competition, but it's not.
Not at all. The behavior during the games is. It's just wild. The source points to the cheetah, the fastest animal there.
And you'd think he'd just blaze past everyone.
But he doesn't. The text says he actually slows down. He says greatness is about moving forward together.
Yeah, that's the key right there. It's rejecting a zero-sum game. His win is less important than the group's cohesion.
And you see that everywhere. The deer stops at the finish line to encourage others.
The elephant wins the tug-of-war, and then what does he do? He immediately uses that same strength to clear paths for everyone else. Its strength is a responsibility.
It's a whole portfolio of different kinds of intelligence, too. You've got the fox with her riddles.
Strategic thinking.
Yeah.
And the monkey providing morale. The tortoise proving that, slow and steady really works. Even the snake is a silent guardian.
Everyone has their role, their purpose. But the story doesn't just leave it there in that happy festival space. It immediately introduces a crisis.
It stress tests the whole system.
Right. Suddenly there are heavy rains, the river overflows, the festival becomes a disaster scene.
And this is the payoff. All those skills they were just celebrating in the games, they become the tools for survival.
Instantly. The elephant's strength isn't for a game anymore.
No, it's for clearing safe paths through the flood. He's heavy infrastructure now.
The bear, who is just standing guard, becomes a literal shelter for smaller animals.
And the monkey's dexterity, which was just for entertainment before, is now used to tie vines into rescue ropes. It's a perfect, seamless pivot from celebration to crisis management.
The horse and deer become a high-speed warning system.
And the owl gives that calm, aerial oversight. No single one of them could have survived it alone.
And of course, the rain stops, a rainbow appears, it's a clean resolution. The lion brings it all home, saying, "We may be different, but together we are one family."
It sounds so simple, but the lesson is that their diversity, all those different skills, was actually their greatest strength. It was their survival strategy.
It really forces you to look at how we define success, doesn't it? We're so often told to be the fastest, to be the one on top.
But if you're alone at the top during a flood, you're just as vulnerable as anyone else.
And I think that's the thought we want to leave you with. In your own world, your own work, what is your cheetah's choice?
Do you spin ahead alone?
Or do you have the wisdom to slow down just enough to make sure everyone crosses the finish line together?
Tough question, but a good one.
Thanks for listening to this deep dive. We'll see you next time.